Captain's meeting at senior field, or at midfield, senior field. All of Malvern seniors are out there. The 4 captains are for us, London Florence, Jeremiah Hill, Braden Keeney, and Alex Noble. For their last coin toss here at Claude Mann Stadium. My broadcast partner, Steve, is out there. He's got the belt on his shoulder. He's representing for College of the Ouachitas. And he's helping out with the coin toss here tonight. He's letting them know this is what they're playing for. Probably asking something about if you smell what the rook is cooking. But you heard Coach Scarborough talk about keys to the game, establishing the run,
about 30 miles apart,
trying to limit their run. But he said, you know, even if you stop their run, they're a very effective pass team. And talked about the fact that Arkadelphia returns 9 of the 11 starters from the team that won the state championship last year. So you have to play near perfect football to beat this team. And, that's what Malvern's looking to do, and see if they can't put together a really good game plan. I know Coach Warford and Coach Norsworthy work tirelessly to put our offense in the best positions they can to succeed. Arkadelphia has won the toss. They will elect to receive. So Malvern will be kicking. If you're looking at your radio dial, it's going to be kicking from the right going to the left, or right to left, if you will. So Malvern will come out on defense first, see if they can't make a big stop, get the ball in the hands of the offense as quick as possible. Arkadelphia, obviously, anytime you elect to receive, you're trying to go out and make an offensive statement. So that's a challenge to the defense to come out and see if you can, take that statement and
defensive end number 44, Ricky
make it for the defense. So here come the Leopards onto the field.
Linebacker number 19,
bursting through a sign that says we love our seniors. Like I said, nice to see all the community come out tonight and support this team. Like Coach Scarborough said, not necessarily the year that we were hoping for, or the year that we maybe even expected, but these guys never gave up. They never stopped working hard, and they deserve to be honored and deserve for the community to come out and support these kids. So it's exciting to see. We are a minute away from kickoff. We'll be back right after this with the kickoff of the Ouachita River Rumble, Arkadelphia versus Malvern.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Hello and welcome back to David Alpe Field here at Claude Mann Stadium. I want to take some time to identify our ISO player of the game tonight. It's going to be one of the seniors that Coach Scarborough mentioned. I wish it could be all the seniors, but this one's kind of special just for his selfless attitude and always doing everything he can to benefit the team, even if it was only in 1 year of playing football. And so tonight's isolated player is going to be number 22, senior wide receiver Zay Newborn, a guy that last year was a manager for the team and decided he wanted to come out and give football a try. And whether it was manager or whatever, he's always been there to help his classmates and his teammates out and just give his heart and soul to this program, and he's going to get the start tonight at wide receiver, and that's going to be exciting to see. So our isolated player is Zay Newborn. Couldn't find a better young man. Luis Labatista has set the ball to kick, and it is an onside kick right off the bat, fielded by Arkadelphia right at the 49-yard line. Aggressive play by Malvern. See if you can't come out and make a difference in the game right off the bat.
Onside kick is recovered by Arkadelphia.
Like Coach Scarborough said, one of the big additions tonight that we didn't think we would have.
Arkadelphia will put the ball in
Senior
play.
Michael Cervantes is able to play after dealing with a leg issue, ended up having to have surgery, but it was a huge blow as he was a tremendous kicker for us, punter and D-back, but he is out on the field tonight over there at right corner, ready to play. Arkadelphia comes to the line. They got 4 receivers to the right, alone in the backfield, brings a man in motion. Brings another man in motion. The give is to, no, the quarterback keeps. He's up the middle. He's got a huge hole, and he's all the way down to the 29-yard line. Big play there for Arkadelphia. A lot of misdirection.
On the carry.
Got 4 receivers to the right. You bring one in motion across. He gets set, bring another in motion, just kind of trying to throw the defense off. Fake the jet sweep. Quarterback right up the middle on a power run, and big play for Arkadelphia. That is Cannon Turner, the quarterback. So same formation this time to the left, looking like the same play. Fakes the give, looking to throw here. Got a man up the middle, and woo! He was open for a second, but an absolutely huge hit there from Montrell Johnson. Jars the ball loose. Looked like the old tight end dump right there up the seam. Looked like he was going to come down with it, and Montrell Johnson just lit him up. And that will bring up 2nd and 10 from the 29. As Arkadelphia looks to the sideline. Come to the line, same formation. They got quads to the left. Bring a man in motion. Another man in motion. Here's the snap, fakes the give. Quarterback run off the left side. Got a little bit of room. Nice play made on the outside there.
Cannon Turner on the
by
carry.
Braden Keeney.
He's brought down by Braden Kinney.
Trying to set that edge, wasn't able to do so, but did make the tackle. Nice gain for Arkadelphia on 2nd down, though. Gives it a 3rd and 4, which is a lot more friendly for the play caller than a 3rd and 10. So 3rd and 4 in a situation where they probably got 2 downs to pick up that 4 yards. Turner brings his team to the line. Got twins right, split left. See if they can draw Malvern offsides. Malvern doesn't budge. Now gets the play. Here's the snap. Give is to the running back up the middle. He's got a lot of room, breaking tackles, still breaking tackles, weaving through Malvern's defense, still breaking tackles. Unbelievable run. Looked like he was down 2 or 3 times, but Zion Hatley. Well, there
is a flag on the play.
Oh, it's a touchdown, but there is a flag, and it's a holding against Arkadelphia. That negates just an absolutely tremendous effort there by Zion Hatley, who broke probably 6 or 7 tackles there to get into the end zone. Unfortunately for Arkadelphia, that's going to bring up 3rd and long after the penalty yardage is marked off. And I'm finally not talking by myself, as my partner is here. He's been handling duties as president of College of the Washita's here at the Washita River Rumble.
Now I got to catch my breath from running up those steps.
You should never run up those steps. That's the most dangerous steps in America.
Foul prior to the snap.
Will be another flag here against Arkadelphia. A legal procedure will back them up 5 more yards, and that 3rd and 4 is now turning into a 3rd and a mile. Going to have trips to the right, split to the left. Turner's joined by Hatley in the backfield. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fade route down the corner, runs right by the Malvern corner, and it's just dropped on what would have been a walk-in touchdown there by Victor Tadme.
You know, Seth, I thought I was about to prove the root curse there. The minute I get on the headphones, they throw a touchdown bomb, but fell incomplete.
Well, yeah, I guess they already got in once, but thankfully there was a penalty, so I don't know if I was cursed or not.
Well, it wasn't a curse because got called back for the penalty. You're good. You're good luck.
It's a blessing. I don't know about that. Did you see the game last week?
Well, I heard about it.
Yeah. Arkadelphia drops back into a punt formation. Here's the punt. It's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback.
You ready for a commercial?
Ready for a commercial. Let's do it.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzlin' offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish, and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. All priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come meet with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
And we are back, and action has already started. Handoff up the middle for Malvern on 1st and 10. Picked up a little bit. It's going to be a long second down, Seth.
Yeah, that's London Florence. Really not a whole lot of room to run there. London basically just had to put the shoulders down and try to move the pile a little bit. It may have got half a yard, but still pretty much going to read 2nd and 10 on the scoreboard.
2nd and 10 for Arkadelphia. Ball at their, let me back up. 2nd and 10 for Malvern. Ball at their own 20-yard line. Just the start of the first quarter. 0-0 tie. Twins to the right. Allen in the backfield. Handoff up the middle. London Florence, he's going to be swamped by that Arkadelphia defensive line. It's going to bring up 3rd down for Arkadelphia. For Malvern.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks, I got to get back in the swing of things.
Steve has to be impartial tonight as he is the owner of the belt for the Washita River Rumble.
For now.
Yeah, for now. No, same thing there. Malvern looking to establish that run, just not getting that push from the offensive line, and no running room there for London to find a hole anywhere.
3rd and 10 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 20-yard line. Trips way out to the left. Single receiver to the right. Braxton Allen back in the shotgun. Has snap looking to pass to his left, and it's going to be batted down by Arkadelphia defender. Bring up 4th and 10. He sure was up close on that receiver, Seth.
Yeah, that's Dallas Lewis there. And really, the defender, Tadme, made a better play on the ball than Lewis did. He goes up over and knocks it down. I don't think Dallas was even looking. Had a wheel route to the outside. Looked like it might have had some potential, but I think Allen had settled on his receiver early and was looking to hit Lewis there.
And you've already probably mentioned this, but Michael Cervantes is back tonight to punt this ball away, and he gets it off. Great punt. It's going to be taken at the 46-yard line by Arkadelphia, and he's got some room into Leopard territory around the corner. Last person to push him out, pushes him out at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for Arkadelphia, deep in Leopard territory.
Yeah, Cervantes back on to kick, which means the return of the highest snap you've ever seen. Cervantes basically settles under it like a center fielder. And really something to take note of for later in the game. Absolutely every player from Arkadelphia had turned and ran right there. If Cervantes would have taken off, he would have picked up a 1st down easy. Unfortunately, coverage team did not get down there in time to set up good lanes, and big return for Arkadelphia.
1st and 10 for Arkadelphia. Ball at the Leopard 14. Handoff over the left-hand side. It's going to pick up 2 on the play. Bring up 2nd down for the Badgers.
Yeah, really when Hatley got the ball, it looked like there was a hole out there to the outside, but Malvern did a good job of pursuing, setting that edge like we talked about, and the pursuit comes out and catches him, and only a 1-yard gain on 1st down.
Our producer and cameraman, Steve Laverne, is claiming they missed a clip on that return. 2nd and 9 for the Badgers. Twins to the left. Got a man in motion. Handoff. Quarterback keeps it over the left-hand side inside the 10. Is going to be hit. It's going to be dropped, but he fights forward to looks like to the 6-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the play. Bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Badgers.
That's one of the most impressive things so far with the running by the quarterback and the tailback is, you think they're getting driven back and they're done, and all of a sudden they're spinning off and breaking more tackles. Hatley's had a few runs like that, and that was a nice one by Turner there.
Well, I hate to ask this, Seth. Who's our ISO player of the game?
ISO player of the game is wide receiver Zay Newborn.
There we go. 3rd and short at the 5. Handoff up the middle. Fights for yardage. He's going to get down to the 2-yard line. Picks up a 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Badgers at the Leopard 2-yard line.
Yeah, good hard run there by Hatley. Fought through a lot of contact, but picked up a big 1st down, and now it's 1st and goal from about the 2-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback over the right-hand side, and he pushes his way into the end zone. Touchdown for Arkadelphia. 8:04 left to go in the first quarter. Arkadelphia strikes first, takes a 6-0 lead over the Leopards.
Yeah, basically untouched into the end zone there, except for he decided he would deliver a blow to our linebacker out there and put him on the ground. Nice run there by Hatley.
It looks like Arkadelphia is going to go for the 2-point conversion on this. Quarterback takes the snap from the tight end and goes right in for a 2-point conversion. It's good. 8:04 left to go in the first quarter, and Arkadelphia is up 8-0 over Malvern, and we'll be back after this. We're back to Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpey Field. Arkadelphia's taking an 8-0 lead over the Malvern Leopards on senior night and on the Ouachita River Rumble night. Sponsored by College of the Ouachitas.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Arkadelphia going to kick this ball away.
KJ Burks back deep to receive for the Leopards.
Onside kick is recovered by Arkadelphia. And it looked like the Leopards weren't prepared. Everybody dropped back to receive the deep kickoff. And Arkadelphia recovers the ball at their own 49-yard line.
That's just, back-to-back plays. Malvern's defense, that was kick return there, but just unprepared. The quarterback runs right up in the center on the two-point conversion. Nobody's in front of him. He just takes a snap and walks in. There, just a flat-out onside kick. No player from Malvern was moving. Everybody turned to run, thinking the ball went over their head. Just a great onside kick by the kicker. He just ran alongside it till it went 10 and recovered it.
Twins to the right for Arkadelphia. Quarterback looks, throws the out pass. Got a man at the 45, and he looks like he may be gone. Cervantes is the last hope of keeping from a touchdown, and he's going to go in. On 1st and 10, Arkadelphia goes 51 yards for a touchdown. 14-0 for Arkadelphia.
Yeah. Hatley just sneaks out of the backfield, a little wheel route, uncovered, wide, easy pitch and catch. Only one man had a chance to tackle. He just bounces right off of him into the end zone.
Arkadelphia on to attempt this extra point. The ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good. We've got 7:53 left to go, 15 seconds off the clock. Since the last score, Arkadelphia takes a 15-0 lead over Malvern, and we'll be back.
At MNB, we know that every customer is different. That's why we provide one-on-one guidance from our lending professionals. Our dedicated team understands the importance of taking that next step, and we offer our customers superior financial products and services. Put the strength and stability of MNB to work for you, with loan structures tailored to help you make sound financial decisions. Come see what banking with a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
We're back to Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpey Field, where the Arkadelphia Badgers have taken a 15-0 lead at the start of this Ouachita River Rumble. Arkadelphia on to kick off again. This looks like deja vu, Seth.
Yeah, and I'm sure this time the line has got a lesson on how to stay put until the ball goes over your head.
Kicker kicks it away, and it's going to go through the end zone. Touchback for the Leopards.
Impressive pop there on that kick.
Nice leg.
Probably a soccer player. Unfortunate for me in the spring.
You need to scout him now. Malvern start with the ball 1st and 10 from their own 20 after the deep kickoff by Arkadelphia. Leopards take the field to start this offensive series. Braxton Allen in at quarterback. Two tailbacks with him. Asher moves to the left-hand side, twins to the right. Allen looking to pass, setting up a screen pass. Receiver's not in position because Arkadelphia read that like a book.
I believe Malachi Asher there was close to quadruple covered. Arkadelphia's defensive line does a great job of reading that and running the route for Malachi. Essentially, Braxton just has to throw it away, live to fight another down.
After the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 20-yard line. Leopards in all black tonight, which will make it a little tough for the play-by-play guy to see the numbers. Handoff up the middle, London Florence looking for some room. He's going to be swarmed there about that Badger defensive line. Drop for a loss of 3 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 13 for the Leopards.
Arkadelphia's defense just doing a really good job of rallying to the ball right now. London met by 5, it seemed. Badgers hit and just drove back. Got to be a hole open somewhere. London not going to get that running game going if he doesn't get a little blocking.
3rd and 13 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 17-yard line. Twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Slot back to the right. Out pass by Braxton's overthrown Looked like Dante Reed, the intended receiver, falls incomplete. 4th and 13 for the Leopards, and they're going to punt this ball away.
Yeah, that was a play last week. Had a big gain on Dante Reed, ran that out route, was able to make the first man miss and get up the sideline for a big play, and that's what Malvern was looking for, get a little bit of repeat magic. Unfortunately, just a little bit overthrown and not able to connect there.
Michael Cervantes on to punt this ball away.
No one back deep. Arkadelphia's probably coming for this one.
And it's a jailbreak, but Cervantes gets that punt away, short but high. Leopards set up defending the return. The ball hits and right at the 50. We're going to have 1st and 10 for the Badgers just inside Malvern Leopard territory.
Yeah, they've started on that 49-yard line already a few times tonight. Normal starting field position for them.
Yeah, the Leopard 49-yard line.
Cervantes did a good job there getting that punt off, not getting frazzled by the white jerseys coming right in his face.
1st and 10 for Arkadelphia. Ball at the Malvern 49-yard line. Man in motion. Handoff to the right-hand side. Tailback finds a little bit of room, gets inside the 45, fights his way down inside the 40. Looks like, depending on the spot, close to a first down. But they're going to say he's short. He's going to be about half a yard short, 2nd down.
Yeah, right now Arkadelphia line opening up big holes. Hatley happily running through them, untouched, 5-6 yards downfield. Just chunk play after chunk play.
2.5 yard for the Badgers. Ball at the Malvern Leopard 40. Handoff. It's going to be hit and drop for a loss. Well, spins out, falls forward. Going to pick up a first down at the Malvern Leopard 38-yard line. Nice second effort there by the Arkadelphia tailback.
Yeah, Daniel Luton did a really good job of fighting off of a block and hitting Hatley in the backfield, but wasn't able to wrap him up and get him down. And, like you said, great second effort by Hatley there. Really just backs up for the first down, gain of like 2 or 3 yards. Good hard run.
1st and 10 for the Badgers. Ball at the Malvern Leopard 38-yard line. Trips to the left, twins to the right. Man in motion, handoff over the right-hand side. He's at the 35 to the 30, gets inside. Going to be tackled down at the 23-yard line. Going to get a first down. Looked like a little late hit there on the sideline.
I think he was still in. We had someone come in and go low, and he kind of put on the brakes to avoid him, and then the tackle was made. But I think that he wasn't going out of bounds. He was just trying to avoid a tackle.
Well, I meant there was a blocker who was blocking a little late on that play.
Oh, well.
Twins to each side. 1st and 10 for the Badgers. Ball at the Leopard 24-yard line. Quarterback's going to fake the pass and keep it, looking for some room on the left-hand side. He dodges and ducks. He's inside the 10, down to the 5. He pulls the Leopard into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkadelphia.
He had 2 really impressive jukes in the open field right there. Leopard comes up. He gives him a little jab step, cuts it back to the inside, and then does the exact same thing but to the outside to another guy. That was just an impressive run. Nice individual play there by Cannon Turner.
Arkadelphia on to attempt the extra point. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. 5:25 left to go in the first quarter. Arkadelphia extends their lead 22 to 0. And we'll be back after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett. I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
We're back to Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpey Field. On senior night, the night of the Ouachita River Rumble, and Arkadelphia has jumped out to a 22-0 lead in this first quarter over the Malvern Leopards.
Yeah, not the start that Malvern's really looking for, but like we said all year, just got to keep putting your head down, keep working. And, momentum's a crazy thing. See if we can't swing it here with a good offensive drive.
Kick is away. Long kick taken to the end zone, and it's automatic touchback. Malvern have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Young man has a leg. He does. I'm going to tell Cervantes in soccer season, hey, that's your guy.
There you
Stay
go.
with him.
I got a text from our producer, cameraman, writer, Steve Laverne. Extraordinaire said that that kicker was kicking. He was 50-50 from beyond the 50, or from beyond 50 yards during warm-ups. So
talking about field goals?
Yes.
It's impressive. He is a senior.
1st and 10 for Malvern. Asher shifts the right side, got trips to the right. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to be dropped at the 15-yard line. Loss of 5 on the play.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a fake jet sweep there. Quarterback power up the middle for Braxton Allen. Had a guy in his face immediately, tried to spin out of it and just wasn't able to.
2nd and 14 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 16-yard line. We got 4:55 left to go in this first quarter. Arkadelphia Badgers are up 22-0 over Malvern. Malvern hands off right up the right-hand side. London Florence looking for some running room. He's going to fight forward for about 2 yards. 3rd down for the Leopards.
I think that was Maxey that time.
Is that Chris Maxey?
Yeah.
Chris Maxey on the carry. He's brought down by Cole Turner.
Getting text messages like crazy. We do want to say congratulations to the band on finishing in the top 10 in 4A this week in competition.
Is McNamara criticizing?
Sideline warnings, all I got to say.
Quarterback drops back pass, play action pass. Has got a man open at the 32. Nice catch there.
Yeah, it's Dante Reed.
Dante Reed goes out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Nice pickup there for the Leopards.
Yeah, corner route. Braxton does a nice job of anticipating, throws it before the break, and as soon as Dante turns to look for the ball, it's right there. Nice throw, nice catch, and first big play of the night for the Leopards.
1st and 10 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 38-yard line. Got a bunch left, single right. Hand off to Maxey again. Has a little bit of running room. Picks up 1 on the play, and he's going to be wrestled back down. Forward progress will pick up 1. 2nd and 9 for the Leopards.
Yeah, once again, Malvern just unsuccessful so far in trying to establish that run, which is one of the keys to our offense. If we can get a good running game going, you can bleed the clock and kind of control the game a little bit. And right now, Arkadelphia just doing a really good job of not letting Malvern establish that.
2nd and 9 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 39-yard line. We've got trips left, single right. Braxton Allen back, quarterback. And he doesn't even have time to get set up. He's going to be dropped at the 30-yard line. Loss of 6 on the play. Bring a long 3rd down.
Yeah, that was Lorenzo Lawson coming like a heat-seeking missile at Allen there. And Allen drops back, sees the writing on the wall, and goes down to avoid the big hit. Big-time loss by Malvern on 1st down.
They're going to say 3rd and 18 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 29-yard line. Twins left, single to the right. Allen back to pass. He's under pressure. Got some open running room here. Tucks the ball. Going to try to pick up some positive yardage. Gets across the 30 down to the 33. Gets him a little bit of room. 4th down for the Leopards.
Yeah, nice move in open field there to make the first guy miss and picks up some of that yardage we lost on the 1st down sack.
It'll bring up 4th down for the Leopards.
4th and scoreboard's going to say 15 for the Leopards. Michael Cervantes on to punt this ball away.
This time Arkadelphia does have 2 people back deep to receive.
The defensive line's all standing up. Michael's going to get this punt away, and he gets hit. He gets roughed. Going to be a little bit of a return, but it's all going to come back for roughing the punter. Nice punt coverage there by the Leopards, too.
Yeah, that was good all around. It was a pretty solid punt with a man in your face. Draw the flag, and like you said, the punt coverage team was on the money. And the Arkadelphia player he got up and went down immediately.
There's a flag on the play.
Hope he's okay, but he appears to be in a lot of pain.
He does. Michael Cervantes looks like that should be the 15-yard kind of roughing the punter. His leg was up when he got hit by the defensive player.
So Arkadelphia player is still down in the backfield. I don't know if it was a head injury or what. He got up pretty quick and then just immediately fell back down.
I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead and we'll take a commercial while they tend to the Badger, and we'll be right back.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
And we're back to Claude Mann Stadium. Arkadelphia players help to the sideline.
Yeah, he's able to walk off the field under his own power. Definitely needs to go through concussion protocol, I'm sure, and check him out real good. I wouldn't let him back on the field unless I'm 100% sure he's okay, and especially when you're up 22-0 right now.
Exactly.
The score from the conference, though, we did just hear that Nashville is up 7-0 on Bauxite right now. Big game in 7-4A.
Leopards had the ball 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Handoff up the middle, looking for some room, busts out to the left. Looks like London Florence is going to get inside Badger territory, get down to the 47-yard line. Pickup of a nice 5 on that play, Seth.
Yeah, that was the most running room London's been able to see all night. Nice job there by Malachi Asher to kind of set the edge right there and turn that guy to the inside, giving the outside lane there for London to run through, and picks up a nice gain of 5 on 1st down.
2nd down, 2nd and 5, ball at the Badger 47-yard line. Twins out to the right. Handoff up the middle. London looking for some room. He hits that line. He's going to pick up maybe a yard on the play. 3rd down for the Leopards.
London Florence on the carry.
That time Arkadelphia's defensive line anchored down in the gaps and just gave London no room to run.
You know, back to that score, Seth. I never thought I'd heard myself say it, but I sure would like to see Nashville win that game.
Yeah, no, I 100% am with you there.
Twins to each side. 3rd and 5 for the Leopards. Ball at the Arkadelphia 47-yard line. Handoff up the middle to London Florence. He's going to pick up positive yardage and push the pile. Going to be just short of a 1st down. Picks up 3.5. 4th down for the Leopards.
Yeah, but, you know, you got 4th and short here, and you're on positive side of the 50. Malvern, you know, will be looking to go for this, and you know, our identity's been more of a power run, but it wouldn't shock me to see a little bit of a play action, maybe even a screen here.
4th and 2, ball at the Badger 44-yard line. Play clock is down to 10.
Yeah, we tried to get them to jump off sides. I bet we're going to call timeout and take an extra thought of it. Well, no, we're going to have the quarter run out.
And we let the quarter run out. First quarter's gone. Arkadelphia Badgers 22, Malvern Leopard 0, and we'll be back after this.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
We're back to Claude Mann Stadium and David Alpey Field. And Seth, I've gone most of the first quarter. I haven't said it yet, but I got to.
Go for it.
Badgers. We don't need no stinking Badgers.
There you go.
There you go.
There
Okay,
you go.
got it out of my system.
I got
it will come back again, though.
I got one of my buddies listening, and got to give some love to Western Sizzling. His dad does a great job.
Handoff up the middle. London Florence bounces back. That defense just got too much penetration, and Leopard's going to be short. Turnover on downs. Arkadelphia had the ball 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line.
Yeah, Malvern tries to run out of that, start the second quarter, run to the line quick, that old Houston nut play, see if you can't catch the defense off guard. And London runs into a wall, tries to fight with the second effort to pick it up, but there was just nothing there.
1st and 10 for the Badgers. Ball at their own 45-yard line. We just started this second quarter. The Badgers are up 22-0. Handoff over the right-hand side. He's got some lead blockers, gets inside Leopard territory. He's going to pick up 8 on the play. Second down for the Badgers.
Yeah, Hatley with another big hole to run through right there. Really met after a gain of 8 and stopped right there. Looked like Alex Noble got in on that play.
2nd and 2 for the Badgers. Ball at the Malvern Leopard 47-yard line. Man in motion. Another man in motion. Handoff over the left-hand side. Has some blockers. He's got enough for a first down. He is tackled there at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Badgers.
Yeah, East and West comes off the edge right there and looking to make a big play in the backfield, but just overran Hatley, giving Hatley the outside to have some room to pick up that first down. Another thing Mike Bailey Western is going to do for us every year is the steak scrimmage, and they do a tremendous job with that, giving every player and fan a steak sandwich. Arkadelphia brings a man in motion. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw a little throwback screen here. Oh, it was read beautifully by the Malvern defensive line. Goes right through his hands. It's going to be a big play for Arkadelphia. That was Jarvis Owens who was there. Almost had a nice opportunity for probably his first interception, but just over his fingertips and completed to the tailback as he makes a big play down the field.
Seth, you know his eyes got big. He
It
saw
did.
that ball.
Well, he read the play really well. He stayed home right there with it. Everybody else was kind of fooled by the misdirection Arkadelphia was putting out, but just barely couldn't make the play.
1st and 10 for the Badgers. Ball at the Leopard 24-yard line. Handoff once again the tailback, the right-hand side, finds a seam. Got a lead blocker, gets down to the 10, inside the 10. Enough for a first down, gets down the 9, 1st and goal for the Badgers.
Hatley, one of the best running backs we've seen this year. Nashville had some impressive ones last week too, but Hatley, he's got the quickness. He can make you miss an open field, and obviously the power there too as he just lowers his shoulder and barrels over the Malvern defender for a few extra yards there.
We got 10 minutes left to go in this first half. Badgers up 22-0 over Malvern. 1st and goal for the 9 from the Leopard. 1st and goal from the Leopard 9. Handoff over the right-hand side, gets down to 6. Picks up 3. 2nd and goal for the Badgers.
Yeah, that was Alec Rubble, a senior, getting a carry there.
That's Barney's. No, it's Barney's kid.
Yeah,
Barney Rubble.
Yeah.
That's Fred.
Bam Bam.
That's Bam Bam. There you go. Yeah, we got in trouble the last time somebody thought we did that, by the way.
Yeah. A couple of Wookiees out there.
There you go. 2nd and 6 for the Badgers. 2nd and goal from the 6. Handoff to the tailback. He's going to fight and fall forward, and they're going to say he fell in the orange. Touchdown, Arkadelphia.
Yeah, what I think we missed there was tailback appeared to me like he was going forward at the snap. Should have been a illegal procedure penalty, but it was missed, and he took that extra little half step of momentum he got and powered through the Malvern defense to pick up that touchdown there.
Arkadelphia on to attempt this extra point. The kick is good. 9:25 left to go in the first half, and Arkadelphia takes a commanding lead, 29-0 over the Malvern Leopards, and we'll be back.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzling offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish, and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. all priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come eat with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
We're back. Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpey Field, where Arkadelphia has taken a 29-0 lead over these Malvern Leopards on senior night and in the middle of the Ouachita River Rumble, sponsored by College of the Ouachitas. Seth, you need another picture taken with the belt, man.
Hey.
It's got to be a tradition every year.
I like the belt. Growing up, watching the classics, get a few Ric Flair woos and raise the eyebrow up a little bit. Give the two-finger salute like Stone Cold might, but no, I wouldn't do that.
Kick is away, high kick. Going to be fielded at the end zone boundary, and they're going to say it was a touchback. I think he had a sliver of his heel in the end zone. So Malvern start this ball 1st and 10 from their own 20.
Yeah, and KJ, he's been a very good return man for us this year. Had almost broke multiple plays, and that time his eyes got big thinking he had an opportunity and just barely had a heel in the end zone, and Arkadelphia records their 3rd straight touchback there.
And our producer, writer, director, talent agent, Steve Laverne, says that we're tied at 7 with Bauxite.
Bauxite and Nashville tied at 7. That's a big game, big playoff implications there.
1st and 10 for the Leopards, ball at their own 20, man in motion. Pitch, he's going to be hit and dropped, and they're going to say his forward momentum was going to be stopped. Let's see how far they go back. It should be right around the 10-yard line.
That was Hunter Hogue coming in motion, little shovel pass to him, just no room to run out there, missed block or two on the outside, and they're just in his face and driving him backwards right off the bat.
Well, they're going to give him forward progress to the 12-yard line, so that'll be 2nd and 18 for the Leopards.
Backward forward progress?
Backward forward progress. His momentum stopped, I guess. How would you put that?
Did he have momentum?
Somebody did. 2nd and 18 for the Leopards, ball at their own 12-yard line. Twins out to each side. Hand off to the tailback. He's got some running room. Open field down around the 25 to the 30. Pickup of 18 on the play. First down for the Leopards.
Maxey had some room out there on the outside, and he does a nice job of getting back to the middle of the field. Just an absolutely huge play for Malvern after such a negative one on first down. Gets all the yardage back, picks up a first down. Nice run by Maxey.
Looks like Malvern spread that line a little bit more than they typically do on that play. 1st and 10 for the Leopards, ball at their own 31. Hand off again to Maxey, looking for some room. He's going to hit. He's going to pick up good positive yards. Bring up 2nd down for the Leopards.
Yeah, Maxey, kind of the quicker of the two options, little scat back. He's able to use the speed to get to the outside there and fight through a few tackles. And another big play from Malvern on first down. Sets a gain of 5. Yeah, right about 5. I was going to say look closer to 6, but no, it is 5.
Well, they gave him 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 for the Leopards.
On second opinion, it's a 5.
It's 5. Ball at their own 36. Twins on each side. Allen hands off again to the tailback to Maxey, and he falls forward. He'll pick up a yard on the play. 3rd and 4 for the Leopards.
Yeah, nice play by Harrison there, the linebacker for Arkadelphia. He sets the edge, forces Maxey to cut up, and then as soon as he does, lays a lick on him. But Maxey's still able to get positive yardage and bring up a 3rd and 3, and really a 3rd and manageable here from Malvern.
3rd and 3 for the Leopards. Kind of a tight bunch set on both sides. Hand off to Maxey again, looking for some running room. Goes up the middle, and he's going to be stopped for no gain. 4th down for the Leopards.
He took that handoff with a full hit of speed. Looked like it might actually be something, and there was just a wall of white jerseys that he ran into. Maybe got a yard. Probably didn't even get that. So Malvern's punt team will jog onto the field.
4th and 2 for the Leopards, and they're going to punt this ball away. Senior Michael Cervantes on to punt this ball away. This is probably his first game since about 4 games. He's missed about 3 games, 4 games.
Yeah, I think Harmony Grove was the last one I remember seeing him in. But huge asset to the team with his leg. He can punt and kick, just a huge loss when he went down.
Nice punt there, just
Golly.
a rocket. It's going to hit and take a lot of spin, and it
That's
dies.
just perfect. No.
Oh, no. And they're going to say it's a touchback. Leopard took it into the end zone.
I'm telling you right now, that punt was so good it was going to stop on its own right there on the 1 yard line. We run full speed and dive into the ball, carry it into the end zone, and give them a touchback. That's just a completely unforced error on what was just a perfect punt there.
That's a beautiful punt.
Just leave it alone. I mean, it was money.
We've got 6:17 left to go in this first half, and Arkadelphia is up 29-0 over the Malvern Leopards here at Claude Mann Stadium on senior night. Man in motion, handoff to the man in motion around the right-hand side. He's got some running room. He breaks a tackle. It's a foot race. He's down to the 50, to the 40. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line of Malvern. Big pickup there by the Arkadelphia tailback.
Yeah, that was there's actually a receiver, Braden Thomas, coming in motion there on a jet sweep. Takes the ball to the outside, just uses his speed to get to the edge, and then once he got on the sideline, it was a foot race. Nice defensive pursuit by Jacoby Hart. You know, last man that had a chance took a really good angle, was able to bump him out and save a touchdown.
Big gain on the play there by Arkadelphia. 1st and 10, ball at the Leopard 32-yard line. Quarterback rolling to his left, looking to pass. Got a man at the 20-yard line. And I'm not so sure that was interference. It looked like the Leopard was playing the ball.
You know, it looked pretty much bang-bang to me. I thought it was a nice play by Jacoby Hart. And quite honestly, if you're the official, just look, man, it's 29-0. If it's that close.
Why?
Give us the benefit
Why?
of the doubt. That was what looked like a really good defensive play by Jacoby Hart is being penalized, and questionable at best is what I would say.
15-yard penalty is going to move the ball down to the Malvern Leopard 17. 1st and 10 for Arkadelphia. Trips to the right for Arkadelphia. Quarterback rolls to his right. Hands off to the tailback on the delay. It looks like he may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down for Arkadelphia.
Yeah, nice play there by the defensive line of Malvern, getting into the backfield and making a big hit on Hatley in the backfield. One of the best plays for the defense tonight.
2nd and 10 for Arkadelphia. The ball at the Leopard 17-yard line. Arkadelphia looking to the play. We got trips to the left, a single receiver to the right. Pass out to the left, sets up that wide receiver screen. He's got some blockers. Sure looked like there was a hold right there.
Yeah.
And he's going to pick up 7 on the play. 3rd and 3 for Arkadelphia.
You're quick on that pass interference, but you can't see a full jersey grab. I mean, we're by him, and he continues to hold him from behind even. That was just ridiculous. Little screen out there to Thomas does pick up positive yardage, but I don't know. You're going to call a bull crap pass interference and not see that hold. It's just ridiculous.
3rd and 3 for Arkadelphia. Ball at the Malvern Leopard 10. We're inside 5 minutes to go in this second half. Quarterback keeps the ball behind the blocker. He's going to get in. Touchdown, Arkadelphia. 4:40 left to go. Arkadelphia extends their lead 35-0.
Yeah, not a lot you can say. I mean,
no.
Just big hole there, runs untouched into the end zone, and unless Malvern's able to mount a good offensive drive here, we're looking at sportsmanship rule for the second half.
Ball is down, the kick is up. It is good. 4:40 left to go in the first half. Arkadelphia takes a 36-0 lead over Malvern, and we'll be back.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
And we are back to the Ouachita River Rumble, sponsored by College of the Ouachitas. Senior night in Malvern. Arkadelphia is taking a commanding lead, 36-0 over the Malvern Leopards. Seth, not the way you want to go out as a senior.
No, absolutely not. And a lot of emotion as the game started. You walk across the field for the last time. All the seniors come out and they're the captains. And really, Arkadelphia just came out and hit us in the mouth, and we hadn't found a way to pick ourselves up by the, off the mat and keep fighting here yet. That's an interesting little thing
that
they
is.
do there.
Kick is away. Going to be taken at the 1 yard line by KJ Burke. Looking for some room. Tries to juke some folks, and he's hit, pushed back. They're going to say he got to the 10 yard line. 1st and 10 for Malvern from their own 10 yard line.
That was probably the best kickoff coverage I've seen. They were coming fast, all staying in lanes, and they were converging quickly. Just absolutely no room to run there for KJ. And basically does good to get it back to the 10 yard line. Upon further observation, maybe should have just let it bounce and get that touchback.
That's true. 1st and 10 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 10 yard line. 4:34 left to go in this first half. Arkadelphia up 36-0. Bunch to the left. Handoff up the middle. Fighting for yardage. Gets across the 10 down to the 11. 2nd down for Malvern.
Yeah, London Florence again, just looking for any kind of running room he can find, and just not a lot there. Right now, Arkansas. I wish Arkansas's defensive line was playing like Arkadelphia's, but
I don't know. Have you seen the defensive line the way it played against Vanderbilt?
That's what I'm saying. I wish they would play.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they probably have better luck. That's true. 2nd and 8 for Second and 8 for Malvern. Ball at their own 12.
The good news is Arkansas can't lose this week.
Don't say that. Handoff up the middle. London Florence, I believe, is looking for some running room. He's going to fall forward, get down to the 14 yard line, pick up a 2, 3rd down for the Leopards.
Well, I'm just saying, if you lose on a bye, that's probably an all-time bad.
I don't know. This season, I wouldn't be surprised by anything. Democrat Gazette reads Sunday morning, Arkansas loses.
Saying it's been kind of a wet noodle season.
Yeah, they decided to go ahead and play the game. It took them 4 plays to score. 3rd and 6 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 14 yard line. Twins out to the left, second receiver to the right. Allen back at quarterback, drops back to pass. Got a man open over the middle. It's thrown short, falls incomplete. 4th down for Malvern.
I think they got just enough pressure on Braxton there. He wasn't able to really set his feet and drive that throw home, and unfortunately comes up a little bit short. Dante Reed was coming across the middle, had a chance to make a play and pick up a big 1st down there.
4th and 6 for the Leopards, and Michael Cervantes on to punt this ball away.
Wouldn't shock me at all to see him come after this one since Cervantes is standing on about the 1 yard line.
And they're after it. Michael
blocked.
gets it blocked. It's going to go out of the end zone.
High snap. Cervantes does his best to field it. And Cervantes' punt is blocked. It goes through the end zone. Referee signaled touchback.
Well, I was wondering why. That's kind of why I was silent for a second. What is the call there? It should be a safety, shouldn't it?
Yeah. That's what at first I was like, touchback? Does that mean we get the ball
That's
back?
kind of why I stopped. I was about to call a safety, and he's signaling for a touchback. He still hasn't signaled for the 2 points.
He did. The side judge came over and informed the white hat that he had no idea what he was talking about. And 2 points to Arkadelphia.
There we go.
We'll move along.
And 2 points went on the scoreboard. 38-0. Arkadelphia over Malvern. We've got 3:06 left to go in this first half, and I think the officials are having a bad night tonight. Even though they seem like some really nice guys when I met them.
Well,
start this game.
All things considered, that could have been recovered by Arkadelphia in the end zone for a touchdown, or on the 1, and they punched it in for a touchdown. So, you don't ever say you want a safety, but Malvern fortunate that where that was blocked, that they were only, giving up 2 points as opposed to what could have very easily been 6, 7, or 8.
Yeah, exactly. Cervantes on to kick this ball away. Kicking from his own 20. Kicks the ball away. It's going to be taken at the 35-yard line on the run by Arkadelphia, looking for some blockers. He gets inside Malvern Leopard territory where he is tackled at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Arkadelphia Badgers.
Yeah, not bad coverage there from Malvern. Just, when you're backed up that far on the kick, you're going to give away good field position. And that's exactly what they did.
And they're going to spot the ball at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 for Arkadelphia. We've got, I believe that's 2 minutes left to go.
I think it's 3.
There's 3 minutes left to go.
3:01.
Twins to each side. Quarterback throws it right over the middle in a post pattern, and it's going to be a touchdown for Arkadelphia.
Yeah, that was K.J. Terry. He's listed as a D-back. He was lined up at tight end there, and they just, lined up in a little bit different formation, confused the defense, just run him on a straight seam right up the middle. He's wide open, and nobody there anywhere around him. Easy pitch and catch for a touchdown.
My old coach would call that the banana pass. That's where the receivers peel out to each side.
Spider 2 wide banana.
There you go. Ball is down, kick is up, the extra point is good. 2:54 left to go in this game. Arkadelphia goes up 45-0 over the Malvern Leopards, and we will be back.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
And we are back to Claude Mann Stadium, and our producer told me that it's 2:54 left to go in the first half, and not to rush the game.
Hey, man. It's the last one. Enjoy it. Last one until next August, September.
Next till September. Arkadelphia is going to kick this ball away.
K.J. Burke's back deep for the Leopards.
Kick is away, and it is going to hit at about the 3-yard inside the end zone and go out the back. Touchback. Leopards have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 20.
Just another powerful kick there from senior Gabe Goodman.
So you're scouting him, right?
Yeah.
Since he's probably a soccer player.
If he crosses the 50, he better have a guy on him. .254 here as Malvern's offense looks to try to mount some kind of a drive here, see if they can't get a positive note going into the halftime.
1st and 10, Twins to each side. Braxton Allen back, quarterback, looks like Chris Maxey at tailback. Handoff to Maxey over the left-hand side. He's going to get hit and dropped at the 20. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10 for the Malvern Leopards.
No, Maxey just met immediately at the line and driven down right there. No room to run.
2nd and 10 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 20-yard line.
Now we're going to have to hustle a line here.
Yeah, play
10
clock's
seconds
down
on
to
the play
10
clock.
seconds. Leopards do come to the line. Twins to the right, single to the left. Play clock's down to 3, 2, 1. And he just barely got it off. Bobbles the fake handoff. Ball's on the ground. Arkadelphia says they have it, and the officials agree. Arkadelphia comes up with the ball. Fumble at the 15-yard line. Arkadelphia had the ball 1st and 10 from the Leopard 15.
Honestly, I think that was probably a delay of game. Officials give us a little grace, get the snap off, and Braxton just never got a really good handle on it, and just drops it, takes a funny bounce away from him, and Arkadelphia was right there to recover and take great field position.
Arkadelphia comes out 1st and 10 at the Leopard 15 after the turnover.
New quarterback, Braden Thomas, hands it off to Harrison. Harrison's got room to run to the outside, bounces off a tackler, and he's into the end zone.
Sorry, Seth, I thought you'd want to call that one.
Yeah.
Badgers score, and they're going to go up 51-0 over the Malvern Leopards in this first half. 1:58 left to go in this half.
Goodman on to attempt the extra point.
Ball is down, kick is up, it's good. 1:58 left to go in this first half. Arkadelphia takes a 52-0 lead, and we'll be back. And we are back. Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpey Field, and Arkadelphia Badgers have taken a 52-0 lead over the Malvern Leopards. 1:58 left to go in the first half.
Goodman gets him set for another Arkadelphia kickoff. KJ Burks is again back deep to receive. That's the Crickets. Crickets come out.
Kick is away, and it's a big booming kick. It's going to be taken at the 2-yard line by Malvern. KJ Burks looking for some return room. He's going to be hit at the 10 and dropped. Malvern have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 10.
Again, coverage team just getting down the field, avoiding blockers and maintaining lane integrity, and just nowhere to go for KJ on the return.
That was a text from my son, and Seth, you need to take him to GameStop tomorrow.
I do not. I would put a stop to buying games, I can tell you that.
He's got his own money.
Oh, well, hey, there you go.
There you go. 1st and 10, ball at the 10. Malvern looking to respond in some way positive. Handoff up the middle. London Florence, he's fighting for yardage. He's going to fall forward for 3. Second down for the Leopards.
Yeah, that's a hard run to pick up.
By Jordan
that
Beard.
3 to 4 yards there by London. As the clock bleeds down, probably, just looking to get in at halftime and make a few adjustments and give it a go in the second half.
2nd and 7 for the Leopards. We've got 1:15 left to go in this first half. Hand off to the tailback. He's going to get hit, dropped to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down for the Leopards.
No running room there for London. Just hit immediately, and he's fighting and pushing for everything he can get, but fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage there.
Inside a minute left to go in this first half. Malvern taking their time, letting this first half go on by. Play clock is down to 5. Hand off to the tailback. Looking for a little bit of room. He's got a blocker, turns the corner over the 20-15, taken out of bounds at the 26, 27-yard line. 1st down for the Leopards. It goes out of bounds, stops the clock. 25 seconds left to go.
Yeah, Chris Maxey, he's been our most successful at finding some room to run tonight and use the speed to get to the outside. And borderline close to a late hit there. Could have added 15 to it, but nice run, nice pickup of 1st down.
1st and 10 for the Leopards. Ball at their own 29-yard line. Nice pickup by Maxey on that play. Hand off to Maxey again up the middle. fights for yardage, falls to the 30.
And
that will more than likely be the last play for this first half. We're going to go to halftime. Let you listen to our sponsors. We'll be back right before the start of the third quarter as the Arkadelphia Badgers go into halftime with a 52-0 lead over the Malvern Leopards, and we will be back. And we are back for the start of the second half at Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Arkadelphia Badgers lead the Malvern Leopards 52-0 in this Ouachita River Rumble sponsored by College of the Ouachitas and Malvern High School Senior Night. And right now, if you take a look, the junior high Malvern Leopards are being honored for winning their conference championship. So congratulations to them, and we'll be glad when they're moving on up to the high school. We'll go to another commercial, and then we'll be right back.
Let MMB help your business keep progressing by offering you state-of-the-art technology. MMB is big enough to serve the needs of your business, but still make local decisions quickly for Central Arkansas. We offer mobile banking, remote deposit, and treasury management solutions. All of this from your local community bank, where you can still drop in and talk with someone when you want to see a friendly face. MNB, what a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
And we are back. We are back to Claude Mann Stadium. Both teams are getting ready to kick off this second half. Arkadelphia will be kicking the ball to Malvern to begin the start of the third quarter. Most of the kickoffs from Arkadelphia tonight have gone out of the end zone for touchback. Arkadelphia kicker's got a heck of a leg. Speaking of heck of a leg, my partner's back.
Heck of a leg, huh?
A heck of a leg.
I was conversing with the coaches.
Any inside scoop that you can share?
We have one half left of football.
We have one half left of football for the 2018 fall season.
That looks like KJ Burks is back deep again.
Kick is away to KJ. He's going to take it at the 1, looking for some running room, trying to make things happen. And he outruns the coverage, but I don't know. Seth, that's just some of the best kickoff coverage we've seen all season long.
It's impressive. KJ takes it, goes to the right, tries to get everybody pursuing over there, and then cuts it back, tries to go back across the field. And just that contained guy out there, his lane is contained, and just does a tremendous job of not letting KJ get to the outside and driving him back towards the goal line.
Seth, do you know exactly what the scenario is for playoffs? I believe Arkadelphia is locked in at third because I don't think we're gonna come back and beat them in this second half.
If Bauxite wins, they're the 1. If they lose, Robinson's the 1.
Well, they had a 14-14 tie with Nashville.
Nashville probably could be the 2. I don't know if Arkadelphia's locked in at the 3. Bauxite could probably still be the 3.
First and 10 for the Leopards at their own 6. Handoff to London Florence, and he is still fighting, trying to get yardage out over the 10. Fights down to the 13-yard line. Bring up a second and short for the Leopards.
See, Arkadelphia did beat Bauxite, but they lost to Nashville.
Yeah, they've lost to Nashville and Robinson.
So you could have, if Bauxite loses tonight, you could have a 3-way tie scenario, go down to points as to who's 2, 3, 4. And then I know that because Harmony Grove got beat last night, if Fountain Lake is able to beat Ashdown tonight, then they would be the 5 seed, I believe.
Second and 1. Hand off to the tailback, looking for room. He's going to get enough for a first down. First down for the Leopards. Ball at their own 18-yard line. Seth, on the way in, I was listening to Barry Grooms, Hootens.com.
There you go.
And he said that there was one conference where you could either win the conference or if you lost tonight, you were out of the playoffs. That there's about 4 teams locked.
That's just crazy.
At, I believe it was either 4 and 3 or 4 and 2. And you could literally go from winning the conference. If you lost tonight, you could go from being out of the playoffs.
You want to talk about pressure, huh?
So
that's just wild.
And there's lots of conferences like that. Still not quite sure exactly where people are going or what they're going to be doing next Friday night. Good gracious.
Nothing better than playoff football. Then, that starts next week. Unfortunately, this will be the first year in a long while that we're not going to be able to see Malvern in the playoffs. But, just an exciting time around the whole state.
It is.
Kids, have been working hard all year. And playoffs are fun. It's win or go home. And I may try to see if I can't sneak out of the house and try to catch a few games that are somewhat close. Tough to get away with a
got plans to do that myself.
7-month-old, but
yeah, that's just going to get worse.
Yeah, I may try to see if she'll go to her alma mater and catch a Bryant game or two, maybe.
5-yard penalty for legal procedure for the Leopards. Backs them up 5. 1st and 15, ball from their own 4. We got Twins to the right, handoff over the left-hand side. Looking for some running room. There's some holes opening up.
London Florence on the carry.
According to Steve Laverne, our producer, director, cameraman, writer, and grip, a box site win, you'd have box site 1, Robinson 2, Arkadelphia, Nashville.
Yeah.
If Nashville wins, you've got Robinson 1, Nashville 2, Arkadelphia 3, and box site 4. So
box site could be 1 or 4.
Yeah, that's a.
How about that?
You could either be hosting as a champion or you could be on the road as a 4 seed.
And I want to say R4 plays R2 in the second round.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Braxton Allen drops back to pass, and he unloads it. Got a man at the 44-yard line, just couldn't hang on to it. Falls incomplete. Brings up a 3rd and 12.
That's Dallas Lewis running a post route. Really a nice throw by Braxton. Hits him in stride. Dallas just unable to bring it in. Had he made that catch, it would have been most likely a foot race to the end zone. Would have been fun to see Dallas, who had that touchdown called back last week, to kind of get some retribution for that.
3rd and 12. And the clock's running. We're already under 8 minutes left to go in this third quarter. 4 minutes have already flown by quickly. And we got a stoppage of play by the lineman. Timeout, Malvern. And we'll go ahead and take it with them. We'll be right back.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzlin offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish, and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. All priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come eat with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
We're back 3rd and 11 for the Leopards, and the Leopards
moved, but
moved,
it's not called.
But the official's not going to call it, so they're going to let them reset. There's a snap. Quarterback throws the out pass to the right-hand side. Got a man open on that receiver screen. He picks up about 6 on the play.
Yeah, that was just a quick little screen pass out there. I think the outside receiver went to the wrong man on the block, and could have been a lot bigger play than it was, but still a nice positive gain on 3rd down and gives you at least a chance on 4th down. We're going to punt, though.
And Malvern's going to punt that ball away. Play clock's down to 16, so everybody needs to move.
Yeah, I already had to use 1 timeout.
Play clock at 5.
Oh, my.
It's one of those snaps we've seen so far this season. Huge punt by Cervantes. Going to hit at the 39. Take a Malvern Leopard roll inside the 30 down to the 26-yard line where it'll be downed. Arkadelphia will start 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Incredible punt there by Cervantes.
Yeah, and that's what we've been missing the past few weeks. And that kid can just flat out punt the ball. And
he can flip a field.
Yeah, last year we did the formation where we could easily fake it out of it. When you got an athlete like Demise Jemerson, that's always an option. But, man, it's nice to see that traditional punt by Cervantes when you can just flip the field position with just a really solid leg. And he's just a flat-out weapon we've missed most this year.
1st and 10 for Arkadelphia. Ball at their own 26-yard line. We're down to 6 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Arkadelphia up 52-0, and the clock is running under the sportsmanship rule. Arkadelphia is going to let the play clock just run down as far as possible. Gets down to 5, and they snap the ball. Handoff up the middle, and he's going to be hit at the 25 and dropped. Looks like Arkadelphia has gone to some of their less experienced players.
Yeah. And now it's, nice play by Alex Noble out there. He comes up, sets the edge, and makes a nice just form tackle, puts the helmet right into his chest, drives him back, and no gain on first down.
2nd and 10 for Arkadelphia. And Arkadelphia just satisfied to let this clock roll. Play clock down to 7. There's snap, handoff over the left-hand side. He's hit before, right at the line of scrimmage, but fights forward. Picks up 4 on the play. Be 3rd and 6 for the Badgers.
Nice run there by Jones. Just really didn't appear to be that much room, but kept his feet moving, kept driving the pile, and now you put yourself in a position where you have a third down that's a lot more friendly to the play caller. It kind of opens the playbook up a little bit and gives you multiple options on what you can do to try to pick up this first down.
3rd and 5 for the Badgers. They're going to give him 5 yards. We got trips to the right, single receiver out to the left. Handoff up the middle, looking for some room over the right-hand side. He's going to fall forward. Looks like he fell forward enough to pick up a first down. Badgers will move the sticks.
Yeah, just comes to the outside, has a lot of room to run. Alex Noble's the first Leopard to get there, makes a nice tackle and limit the game, but still enough to pick up the first down, keep the chains moving for Arkadelphia.
1st and 10 for Arkadelphia. And we're down to 4 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Play clock down to 5. There's a snap. Tailback looking to the left, cuts back up to the middle. Across the 50, 45-40. He's going to be inside the 40, taken down at the 35. Big pickup there for Arkadelphia down inside Malvern Leopard territory to the 36.
Arkadelphia really they have a wealth of athletes right now. And, as you said, this is less experienced guys. This is a sophomore, Kaylin Jones running right there. Just a huge burst up the middle, and really Malvern lucky to run him down and save a touchdown there. But, got a sophomore quarterback going and a sophomore tailback, and they're running the offense pretty well right now.
1st and 10 for Arkadelphia. Play clock down to 6. Twins to the left. There's snap. Hand off the ball. Left-hand side looking for some running room. Finds a corner inside the 30. Going to get close to the 27-yard line. Almost a first down.
Yeah, I think it's just short.
I think it's just short. 2nd down for Arkadelphia.
Bounces it right there off the outside of the line. Just a lot of space to run out there. And Malvern fortunate to bring him down just short of the first down. 2nd and 1 here.
Second and a short one for Arkadelphia. Ball from Malvern Leopard 27. And Arkadelphia just milking this clock. They'll get the play clock down to 5 before they snap the ball. Man in motion. There's a handoff over the right-hand side. Cuts it up into a seam, but he's going to be nice pursuit here by the Leopards. Driving back to the 30-yard line. Nice defensive play. He's going to lose about 3 on that play. Bring up 3rd down for Arkadelphia.
I don't remember a game this year where Malvern has appeared to have, a guy dead to rights and, had him wrapped up, and somehow Arkadelphia just finds a way to wiggle out of it. And you saw a few tackles there, had a chance to bring him down for an even bigger loss. And he just keeps fighting through tackles, and, it was a loss, but still, a hard run there by the Badgers.
3rd and 4 for the Badgers. Ball at the Malvern Leopard 30-yard line. We're down to 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go in this third quarter. There's snap. Quarterback fakes a handoff. Pass over the middle. Tipped by Malvern Leopard at the 20. Nice defensive play there. Falls incomplete. 4th down for Arkadelphia.
Yeah, that was Jacoby Hart. Gets a tip on it. Almost able to hit the Odell Beckham-like interception, and then gave Dalen Ross a chance on the tip drill to try to bring it in, but Malvern just unable to get that turnover.
Well, we're inside a minute in this third quarter. Arkadelphia trying to figure out what they're going to do on this fourth down. You got to wonder, Steve Laverne talked about how far this kicker was kicking some field goals and warm-ups. Do you give him a chance to kick a big one here?
You know,
I think. No, I think they're going to run the play.
Big enough, 52-0. I don't really think there's any need to do that.
Handoff over the left-hand side, and the tailback is hit right at the down marker. He falls forward to a first down. That's probably going to be the last play of the third quarter. And I'm not going to take a commercial, Seth, because I've got to go down here and play Terry Bradshaw and present this trophy here in a few minutes.
Oh, don't worry, I can take the commercial. I can take the commercial.
Oh, you can take the commercials?
Yeah, I can take it.
I do. Before we head out, I just want to say what a privilege it's been to work with Seth and Jace and Mary and Steve for this season, even though it didn't quite go like we wanted to. That was the last play of the third quarter, and Arkadelphia leads 52-0 going into the fourth quarter. We appreciate both these school districts getting that shameless plug again for College of the Ouachitas, indulging us and participating in this rivalry game. It's something that we've looked forward to the last 2 years and has paid off dividends, I think, for not only the college but for the schools too. What I would encourage everybody is to support these Leopards. This season did not go like they wanted to go, and there's nobody who's hurting worse than these players and these coaches and everybody connected to this program. So I would encourage everybody to be encouraging to these guys. This is a blip on the radar for Malvern, and I can guarantee you Malvern will be back in a dominant fashion like they have been in the past.
Well,
this is
as you just saw, honoring the conference champion junior high team at halftime.
Future's bright.
The future, I mean, it's there, and, you know, that's not trying to down any of the kids that are here because they worked extremely hard, and I hate that the season went this way, and you don't wish that on anybody, but hang tight because the Leopards will be back.
They will be back. The future's bright. So with that, I'm going to try to make my way down these steps with this belt, and I guess I'll go ahead and sign off, even though it's the fourth quarter is just starting. And I hate to call an Arkadelphia touchdown on my last call for this season. But with that, I will sign off and say good night, everybody, and good night, Ron McNamara, wherever you are. We'll see you next season.
Yeah, that was sophomore tailback Diane Hunter. Just an outside sweep play. He gets to the outside, and nobody sets the edge, gets to the sideline upfield. And first play of the fourth quarter is going to be a touchdown for Arkadelphia as we have Gabe Goodman on to attempt the extra point to try to make it 59-0. And the extra point is up and good. So with 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter, it will be Arkadelphia 59, Malvern 0. We'll be back in just a minute.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
And we're back here at David Appy Field in Claude Stadium. Just got a note that Fountain Lake is up 35-7 in their game, so it's looking like Fountain Lake will take the 5 seed here in the 7-4A. So really it all comes down to that pivotal game happening right now on Bauxite. Bauxite wins, they'll be the 1 seed. If Nashville wins, Robinson will be the 1 seed. And Bauxite would fall all the way to 4. Kind of crazy you're either 1 or 4. But here is the kick from Goodman. It's back towards the end zone and in, and that will be a touchback. Malvern will start on the 20 for their next offensive possession. 9:38 left here in the fourth quarter, and really left in the Malvern Leopard football season as the offense huddles up around Coach Warford, getting the play call in. As Braxton Allen leads them out onto the field. Leopards come out with Twins to the left, split to the right. Allen joined in the backfield by Maxey and Asher. Here's the snap. Fakes the give to Maxey. Has a pass out to Asher. Oh, a little bit high on the screen pass. Malachi tries to tip it to himself. Had some room to run. Just unable to haul it in off the tip, and that will make it 2nd and 10 on what could have been a good play. As we said, 59-0 Arkadelphia leads here on senior night at Malvern. Running clock due to the sportsmanship rule. Malvern comes out, same formations, Twins right, split left. Here's the snap. Allen fakes the give to Maxey. Looks like the same play they just ran. Allen's flushed out of the pocket looking for room to run. Puts a spin move on a guy and is able to pick up positive yardage. Looks like a gain of about 2 yards. He ran probably about 20 to pick up the 3 yards there that he got.
Beard made the tackle.
8 minutes here left in the ball game. Leopards have a 3rd and 7. Arkadelphia leading 59-0. Leopards come out this time. Got Twins to the right, split to the left. Maxey in the backfield with Braxton. Fakes the give, looking to throw. Post route there to Christian Warren. He's looking for a flag. Arkadelphia defender had Warren's jersey, was tugging it pretty good on that post route, but no flag flies. That looks more obvious of a pass interference than the one they called on Hart earlier in the game, but what can I say? I'm up here calling the game on the radio and not wearing black and white stripes. As the Leopard punt team comes back out, 4th and 7, about 7 minutes left in the ball game. Play clock winding all the way down as Leopards are still running players out onto the field. About 7 seconds left on the play clock. And it's a delay of game, but a little grace shown to the Leopards. They don't call it. High snap fielded by Cervantes. Pressure on him kind of affected the punt a little bit. It does get a Malvern bounce all the way down to the 43-yard line. We only had 10 guys on the field. I think Scarborough just looked over at Michael and told him to punt it anyway. So Arkadelphia will take over for the next offensive possession on the 42-yard line. A little over 6 minutes left in the game. Arkadelphia leading 59-0. Senior night here at Claude Mann Stadium. Steve Rook has left the building. He's going down, getting the belt all polished up, nice and ready to hand off to the winner, which is looking like it will be the Arkadelphia Badgers, as they will most likely hold the belt up. Thomas comes to the line. Give is to the tailback. He's got room to run to the outside, gets to the sideline, and is finally drugged down around the 29-yard line. That was Kalen Jones, sophomore running back. Michael Cervantes, Malvern's corner, able to bring him down. Arkadelphia looking to bleed the clock. 5:23 and counting left in the game. Thomas brings him to the line. Arkadelphia got Twins right, split left. Brings a man in motion. Give is to the receiver on the jet sweep. Nice play there by Dylan Luton. So he makes the tackle on, I'm not sure, 13 is not listed on Arkadelphia's roster here, so I couldn't tell you who the receiver was on the jet sweep. But pickup of 8 on first down. 4:47 left in the game. Ball on the 21-yard line. Arkadelphia leading 59-0 and quite content to run the play clock down and bleed the clock as much as possible. Come to the line, Twins right, split left. Thomas takes the snap, fakes the give to Jones. He's looking to run himself, bounces it out wide. Good defensive pursuit, but he breaks the tackle of the Leopard and gets away for the first down. Looked like he was going to be brought down in the backfield for a loss, but like we've said all night, Leopard's just unable to make the tackle when they have him down there, and he fights forward, picks up a big first down, keeps the chains moving. Gets down to the 18-yard line where Arkadelphia will have 1st and 10 from there. 4 minutes left in the ball game, leading 59-0. Going to be twins left, split right. .12 left on the play clock. Thomas comes to the line. Here's the snap. Give is to Jones, looking for room around the outside. Nice pursuit there by the Malvern defense. They're going to bring him down for a couple-yard loss there.
On the carry. Alex Noble
looks like Alex Noble getting over there making a big play. Again, we are in the sportsmanship rule, which means running clock, so we are all the way down to just over 3 minutes left in this ball game. Arkadelphia bleeding the play clock. They're going to have trips out to the left, split right. Thomas joined by Jones in the backfield. Here's the snap. Thomas looks to throw. He's got a man across the middle fighting for yardage and into the end zone. That same seam route we've seen all night, and it was open again. Nice pitch and catch, and then just drags the Leopard defender into the end zone. And with 2:42 left, Arkadelphia is going to go up 65-0 with an extra point looming to make it 66. Gabe Goodman, the kicker, as he gets set. Arkadelphia running a player on late. Still plenty of time on the play clock. Running another player on late. Now getting set for the kick. Snap away, hold down. Goodman's kick is good. So with just over 2 minutes left, it's going to be Arkadelphia 66, Malvern 0. We'll be back in a minute.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzlin offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish, and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. All priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come eat with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
One thing we'd like to say again is thank you so much to all of our sponsors this year. You've heard on the commercials or heard us talk about. They do a tremendous job for this community, and they've always supported the Leopards, and we're honored to play their commercials and thankful for all their contributions and what they do for us, not only in giving but also giving their time and effort with the tailgates and multiple other things. It's just a real community effort here to support the Malvern Leopards, and we appreciate them. Goodwin on for the kick. Under a minute left in the game here. Kick is away down to about the 5-yard line, and it will roll out of bounds.
Gabe Goodman's kick goes out of bounds.
40 seconds left here in the season. Badgers leading 66-0. Malvern with time to probably run one play. I believe that's Carter Martin on at quarterback. 10 seconds left. Here's the snap. Give is to, I'm not sure who number 8. Oh, no, that's Chris Maxey. Gets down to about the 45-yard line, and that'll do it. So the Malvern Leopard season comes to an end with the Badgers winning this one 66-0. A season that won't really look back on fondly, but a good chance to grow, a good chance to learn and get better next year. Like we said, congrats to the junior high on an awesome season. It looks like definitely got some building blocks for the future, and we're excited about what that's going to be. But thank you to each and every one of the seniors and what you've done to this program, and leaving it in a good place as you move on to the next phase in life. And we thank you all for listening to us all year, and that'll do it for us this year. We'll be back next year with the 2019 edition of Malvern Leopard football. Good night and stay classy.